I didn't know she's currently knocked up.
Who, Ray?
Oh, hilarious. No, Evander Kane.
Oh, really? And he already has a kid, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Do you have the link to that? Because I want to have that whole combo.
Posting.
I don't know how much we're gonna get into that second one you sent, Morbid. That second one is very morbid.
Morbid's here already? Jesus. Wait, what Morbid send?
He sent,
Where can I
I
find
don't know
these?
if it was a rally car or what is it?
Bear's not joining us.
Oh, he did say that. Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you. There was a marshal that died at like this rally car event.
Damn.
It was
So
pretty.
they came off the road.
Yeah, I might show it quickly. Brit Car Championship. There it is. Yeah. No, that was good. I watched all of that. I was gonna reply, but I didn't have enough time. But yeah. But I'll definitely mention Ocon and what the hell was the race again?
You
Hungarian.
can talk about Morbid's mother, who won a fucking pageant.
Oh yeah.
What have I missed?
You need to hop in my Discord a little more often.
Yeah, I got a lot of
Good.
those muted.
Thanks, bud.
It's not you, it's just Discord.
Okay. I know. Shout out to the bitter medic, finishing 6th place in a fucking Call of Duty tournament this weekend.
No,
Rob, that is
really?
a lot of Taco Bell sauces
Yeah.
from it was like a week
You want to know
ago.
the worst fucking part? My wife threw them all away.
Oh no.
Yeah. Tip the guy $10 cash. I said, give me all the sauce that you're allowed to give me without getting in trouble. And so he literally loaded up a whole bag of sauce. And then I bring the food home to my wife. Reheat it for her, like get the tortillas crispy and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then when she was done, she put her trash in the bag and threw it away.
Oh, no.
My argument is, how did you not feel how heavy the bag was? And she goes, I wasn't paying attention.
It's like when I thought my dad threw up my college diploma.
So ladies, I'm single, and I love sauce.
Big sauce guy.
Okay, Morbid, chill.
Alright, we're gonna grab a drink while this last song plays, and then we'll be ready to rip.
Oh, I should grab the two. Should I go beer or hard kombucha tonight? I want to go with the hard kombucha.
Just kidding, I already have a full water.
You're not going with an actual booze?
Should I?
I mean, I'm about to open up hard kombucha.
Alright, fine. Twist my arm.
Can you tell
Girl
I'm
in the
from
drink.
California?
Shoot, what was I doing?
Oh my god. Expect it to be clear, that's for sure.
How's it going, Morbid?
Oh, that looks like a nice burrito bowl.
It's a nachos.
Mm-hmm.
That'll do. That's gonna be great on the podcast.
Yep. We just have
Into
like
the
an
mic every
ASMR
time.
section. I can just do.
Yeah.
I can just do big Rob.
Just every time I lift a chip. What? No, thank you.
Ooh. All I had was leftover beverages, and it was a raspberry iced tea White Claw. Not that. Oh yeah, that's what we need. Get all of that in ya. Sour cream, jalapenos,
Olives are one of the most underrated nacho toppings.
I haven't had black olives in so long. I would just eat them out of the can as a kid. God, we've started a fight.
Would you put them on your fingers?
Yes.
Of course. Good.
You know what I would put? 3 of us on the podcast on 3 fingers right here.
Kilbride, you're getting better at that every week.
I try. I don't know. But anyways, welcome on in, everyone. We get the early comers in here. Morbid, Pat, and Monk. Welcome on in. We are joined here with a 3-man pod tonight. We got a tripod. Ayo, pun intended there. You like that?
Talking about dicks, everyone.
Yeah. Anyways, Sports Lifer in the house as well. Modelo
Sports
Mafia
Lifer.
making a sighting. Glad to see that guy coming in. Shannon, welcome in. We have a lot to talk about this week. Unfortunately, Bear had a great big day, and I'm sure he will debrief us next time he is able to join us. But big shout out to Bear on his new position and still juggling around the 2 kids there. But let's kick it over to Moose since he's not the one with the mouthful currently.
Oh, I'm a swallower on demand.
Oh, okay. Moose, how have you been? Good to see you. Love the green lighting in the background as always.
Yeah, pretty good. Just soaking up a lot of baseball. Worked a couple days this week at see Chris Sale pitch in AAA, which was pretty special.
How much does a ticket for that cost?
So my buddy played. My buddy paid $40, which is
For a minor league baseball team.
for a AAA baseball game.
Wow.
Easily the largest crowd the park has seen. I think it was just shy of 9,000. But I worked it, so I get in for free.
That's
so
got to
that
be
was,
because Sale was
deal.
pitching, though. It's probably normally $5-10, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
General
they
admission's usually
raised the
like
price.
$10. Yeah.
Oh, that's whack.
Yeah, it's crappy. But park isn't even finished yet, so they gotta.
How far a ride is that for
you? 10 minutes. Not bad at all.
Yeah. That's smart though. Keep it up. Keep working for the team. I'm sure something will come of it. No doubt. No doubt. We can sense talent when it's right in front of our face, and no doubt there's plenty of talent in that green room.
Looking at you, Rob.
Speaking of talent, what's going on with you, Mr. Lobster?
Oh, sitting pretty at the top of the NL West. Working like crazy. Right now I'm booking bands still for our anniversary hoedown at the brewery. Very stressful, but it's gonna be good. We're expecting like a thousand people. Would be really cool for us.
Ooh, that'd be a big night.
I got a plate of nachos in front of me, and life's good.
Yeah, that sounds like a fantastic time. How was work today? Hey. Grind today?
Oh man, so today so we're having a drought out here in California. Don't know if you heard about it. All the forest fires, drying up all the reservoirs. So in my town, it's mostly like well water and stuff.
Yeah.
So like the water spots on my glassware is just like all the calcium at the bottom of these wells are just like leaving spots on all my glasses. So I took it upon myself because I take pride in my work to hand wash every single glass in my entire bar, like several hundred glasses hand washed. And with like some like D-lime, decalcium, that sort of thing. And my head is spinning still from the fumes of hand washing 300 glasses or so. But it is what it is.
Spin
that worth
glass right round.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Hey, yeah, you know what? I appreciate
for the gram.
That. And just because of that, Rob, next time I go to San Francisco, I might stop into your bar. How about that?
Hey,
he will consider it.
Your first drink's on me.
All righty.
if it's within like a 2-mile walk, he'll think about it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we are unfortunately about an hour north of San Francisco, but close enough. I may come to you. I may just bring you a bunch of 4-packs.
Ooh,
See if you can smuggle that on the plane to show somebody. Take that Jim Coke guy in from Sam Adams and show him what real beer tastes like.
Yeah, that's true. I need to still find a good spot for the Rob Lobster 43. Does it say Rob Lobster was here, or is it just Rob Lobster 43 sticker? I have it somewhere.
Oh, it's just my logo. It's just my logo.
I might bring it with me to Saratoga, New York, and hide it inside the track. How does that sound?
Well, not Moose.
Hi.
Freudian slip. Stiff brought 10 stickers to Japan to put around Japan, and then I go, "Hey, did you ever put any of those stickers?" He goes, "Oh, I forgot about them." Cool.
He's like, "Yeah, I put them inside the boat." Yeah.
My buddy who did trivia with us one night, he demanded one once he found out that I had some, and he has the only sticker on the back of his laptop right now.
No way. Tell him he needs to post a photo of it.
I'll have to get him to do it.
Hashtag Rob Lobster in the wild. What I want to do, if I do merch again, because I don't know if I'm even a streamer at this point anymore, is I want it's a picture of my face like this, and it's on a magnet, and underneath the magnet it says, "I'm judging your beer choice right now," or something like that.
I'd like that.
Yeah,
I could get behind that. Oh, coaster would be nice because it's literally looking up at the beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Koozies are expensive to make, though.
Yeah.
Really, I was literally about to say they're probably one of the cheaper options to make too.
Not for good ones.
Yeah, fair point.
Anyways, I was at a wedding last night at a volleyball event Saturday.
Oh, you got married again?
Yeah, again. Yeah, we had to renew
Open
our
bar?
vows. It was we were going down Rocky Road, after 2 months in. So I figured we renew our vows 3 months in. No, our friend got married and had their reception out in Western Mass. So that was fun, except for the 2-hour drive home during in the rain on a single lane highway that I've never driven on in my life before. So.
Open bar? Third time?
Yeah, it was open bar, yeah. But I only participated for a short time because I had a couple-hour drive home. But my wife fully took advantage, so...
Oh, hey.
Yeah, she drank for both of us. It was mainly all of her friends. It was all of her friends from college, so I figured I'd let her live it up, and she certainly did.
I don't care what Bear says about you, Kilbride. You're a good man.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, so I got another one of my buddies getting married next month, so that's going to be a adventure, and it's on a Saturday night, and we are staying over as well. Welcome in, Crunchy Pie and Raiders. Love to see it. More of you. Welcome on in. I did fix I don't know if you guys noticed this, but little streamer thing that you kind of notice after a time. All the chats were always disappearing. I made one little simple click, and now the chats don't disappear after like 3 seconds, so I can see the whole feed.
Love that so much.
Yeah, but anyways, I don't think it's gonna work right now, Moose. But anyways, welcome to all of the Raiders. Thank you for coming in here, Crunchy Pie. Hoodad 007. We'll be getting to some Nightwolf talk briefly in a short bit here, but I am. As I mentioned, going to Saratoga next weekend. Actually, I should be able to do Monday night. So if we can do next Monday night, I think we should be good.
Saratoga, New York?
Saratoga, New York. We're going to bet the ponies, baby.
Oh,
Friday,
wow.
Saturday, Sunday. My wife and I, as well as my friend and his wife, go every year. We've tried to. Last year we didn't because of COVID, and there was one other year in the past 7 that we missed. But for the most part, we try to go every year and. Go hang out at the track, have a good time. I don't know if I assume you haven't been, Rob, right?
No, sir.
No. Do you go to Santa Anita or Del Mar or something out west? I don't know what the tracks are in California.
Saying me being north of San Francisco, and asking if I visit LA would be like me asking you in Boston.
If you went to DC,
how often do you go to Chicago?
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Is that much of a?
I don't know. I forgot that. Yeah, what is it? Santa Anita's L.A., right?
Yeah, that's where all those horses died.
And is Del Mar near you, or is that also near L.A.?
I think that sounds like. Isn't that San Diego?
Oh, okay. I figured one was up in Northern California, but
no, we have Golden Gate Fields, which is
is that Chariot?
No, Roman chariots.
They have chariot racing. The horses with the guy in the back, and they're
nope. Let it be known that Moose likes animal abuse, folks. Animal abuse advocate, Mad X Moose. No, um, it's like the like you only go for dollar days when it's dollar hot dogs, dollar beers. Any other
Okay.
day, it's like just empty. I don't know. It's weird. It's also in a weird spot, but
Yeah. Saratoga's only a couple hours from us. Moose, you haven't been, have you? I don't think you've
I have
said you
not.
have. Yeah,
No,
I think it's
almost
one
went to
of the.
Belmont once, but
Yeah, I've been to Belmont too, but Saratoga, it's just such a great area, and there's so much stuff to do in that little city and the concourse when you are in the racetrack. So if you're in the Northeast, I would highly, highly recommend it. Even if you don't know a thing about horse racing, it's just a fun
I really
time.
don't. I wish I did.
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, whoever wins wins.
No, because you have
Just
like the
race the
trifectas, the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
superfectas,
Oh
and stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah. Like you hit big.
yeah.
You can hit big. My buddy's hit several thousand many times, and it's on like 50-cent tickets because it's you have to get so many things to happen right in a row. It's
Mm-hmm.
he's probably putting $100 down, so he technically has 200 bets, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Once you fully get invested in horse racing, it's there's no coming back.
But as a
Anyways,
former addicted gambler,
yeah,
is it a good idea for me to start getting into horse racing or?
no, nope.
Oh, okay.
It would
Got
well, yeah, no, because it would be a bad idea.
it. Fair enough.
And there's this, I don't know if you know this, there's a dedicated horse racing channel called TVG. They have
Oh,
horse racing on 24/7,
Oh
including
man,
Australian racing, where they run around the
what?
track backwards because.
wait, I have a good joke. Wait,
Oh, okay.
in Australia, do the horses go the other direction?
Yes, they do.
That was a funny
Yes, they.
joke.
No. It's fun. It's even funnier because yes, they do. No,
This is
no word of a lie. They do.
When I was a professional gambler. Is that
Love
there?
that.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have
I
a
had my
Poker
own
Stars
jersey.
backpack,
Oh, really?
and actually, hold on, I might have it.
Personalized on the back. Personalized on the back. Lock out my.
It says lobster for everyone
Yeah,
asking.
yeah. I want to visit you, Bear. I want to go to a Sharks game with you.
Well, that would be Bear visiting you, unless it's in Columbus.
Thanks, Moose. Oh, we got the.
I was big on Poker
That-
Stars. That was my thing. Because for whatever reason, Full Tilt got shut down earlier in the United States.
Did you win that off of Teddy KGB's back? Because that looks like.
Oh yeah, and then I have the
Yeah.
Teddy KJB pay that man his money shirt on right now.
Oh my! Oh no! That's amazing! I didn't even notice that.
Paid that
Pay him.
man his money.
Okay, that man is bad.
Couldn't have
beat
been
me.
more perfectly
Straight
timed.
up. I love
I
it
mean,
so
maybe
much.
we should just start with that then, right off the rip, shall we? Instead of getting right into TGC talk.
The big news coming out of San Jose, or should I say Las Vegas?
It would be
The Seattle
Yeah,
Kraken.
nope. Casino gambling for dummies. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what this guy needs. Evander Kane of the San Jose Sharks. Not sure if many of you caught wind of this story.
Scroll up. What did her post say? Scroll up
When
to
your own
the
teammate-
dummies.
When your own
Give you
teammates.
this. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah, he's actually been known to
Oh,
be
yeah.
a big gambler.
Totally.
But the issue is he kind of, according to his wife, is it wife or fiance or girlfriend?
His
Wife.
pregnant wife.
Pregnant wife has basically accused him of being Pete Rose and gambling on his own team and potentially against his own team.
Against themselves, yeah, that's the allegation, of course. Yeah, so he owes like several $100,000s of dollars to random casinos in Vegas, and so that's why he filed for bankruptcy. And so the rumor is, according to his wife, he left a month ago.
Bankruptcy.
He left for Europe with another woman a month ago. Not calling, so she decided to load up that 6-shooter with 6 and just fire all 6 shots off right at him.
Yeah. Here it is right here. So you leave
Okay.
July 8th. You do not call or text at all for 7 days. Then you inform me you are going to Europe for a vacation. Must be nice. But at the same time, tell me our house is being taken by the bank, but do not come home to help your pregnant wife pack or help with anything at all. You have enough money to party and stay in hotels in Europe. go to dinners every night, but I can't buy my daughter formula, and you force me to sell my wedding ring to have any money to survive as you party every day. I think the guy parties every
Yeah.
night, never calling your daughter, never asking, not even one time how I'm doing by myself. I don't know if there are even words to describe the kind of evil person that you are to abandon your wife who is pregnant with your son and your 1-year-old daughter who walked around the house with her bunny saying Dada for a week looking for you. Don't post old pictures like you're home or like you're with her. Everyone knows the type of person you are.
God, I hope that's not true.
From the
Yikes.
top wrote, I believe every word of it because there has been many reports that he has had gambling issues in the past.
Oh,
Yeah.
I totally
And-
believe it. I just don't
yeah.
want to.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even
it's-
care if he does have gambling issues. Obviously, I'm still
Yeah,
a good
it's the whole,
person.
it's
I
the
have
whole
my game.
family
It's
thing
yeah,
involved.
the personal
Yeah.
shit is the inexcusable stuff. And to be fair, I mean, like, if he wants to go to Europe, that's on him. He's the one in the NHL. But everything else around that, and then of course the next tweet after that, if you wanted to scroll down.
Oh, is that her? Oh, that must be is this her the girl he left for or his wife?
I have no idea. If that's his wife, then he's a fucking
Because
lunatic.
this is Paris.
No, that's gotta be his wife, Anna Kane. That's her. What
Yeah,
an
yeah,
idiot,
his wife.
Evander. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Swing and a miss, leaving that one.
I'm on her side all of a sudden. So this
Oh,
is
yeah.
the this is the this is the
Because
this is the
someone
tea
asked
right here.
Gary Bettman how they could let a player gamble on his own games, bet and win with bookies on his own games. Gary, your response. At NHL, by the way. Oh my god. Just like
She gets that's like perfect 5-star passive aggression for me. Like that's right up my alley.
yeah,
That's
this guy's life is over. Because
but-
I guarantee you they find everything about this is 100% true. It doesn't smell
You think?
at all about I believe her. I 100% believe her.
I mean, you have to be a fucking idiot to gamble on your own games in this day and age.
Well,
Like it's so easy to
the way
track
the
that.
NHL went about it too, and the time they responded to this as compared to like some like the Blackhawks sexual assault stuff, like they're going hard after Evander.
Oh yeah.
Compared to the
NHL
other
does not want a
issues.
bad rep at all. So
Yeah.
Especially with their Vegas with their crown jewel, the Golden
Yeah,
Knights.
yeah, exactly. So this should be interesting to see how it unfolds, but not a big headline story because it's not a hockey not being the headlines this past week, and then especially with the Olympics and everything else going on in other sports, and he's not necessarily a big name in the grand scheme of your day-to-day events, but a
Yeah. But,
relatively big player. He's making
with an-
49 million over 7 years, so.
But it's a juicy thing. It'll get like the New York Post. It'll get them all riled up, that sort of thing.
Yeah. But at least, as Bear's saying, the San Jose Sharks looks to be in good shape, right? Oh, and we lost Rob.
That was a weird technical malfunction there.
Oh, you're on mute.
We don't talk about the Sharks right now.
Should we just bypass any comments on
kidding.
this free agent signings? I do like
No, I
Cogliano
mean, it's
as
okay.
a general player, but that's about it.
Yeah, like 4 years ago, 5 years
Nick
ago.
Bonino. Nick Bonino for $4 million?
Bonino. Nick
Two for
Bonino.
two
Oh,
over two.
all right.
Cogliano though, a million. I mean, that's a fair deal. But then everything
Yeah.
else is just under the minimum.
It's just,
So, and then
it's
James
just,
Reimer, is he your?
he's back in teal, baby. No,
Does he
I think,
solve problems? I don't think so.
no, it's just not fucking, it's not enough. Like the league is stacked. The division especially is stacked, minus Anaheim. But even they beat the pants off us most of the time. It's just not enough. It's not enough. Like,
Yeah.
we can't be competitive when fucking Nick Bonino is our best free agent signing. We just can't. It's just not enough.
Oh, maybe it's like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Exactly. Like,
yeah.
it's very upsetting.
So,
Yeah. So what the disappointment I have for the Sharks free agency is like the exact opposite of what I felt about the San Francisco Giants on the trade deadline. It's just I'm just disappointed, but we'll see how it goes.
This was a stupid deal. If you've ever seen a stupid deal, Zach
I don't get
Werenski
that at all.
becoming like
Werenski?
one of the highest paid players in the league. Are you shitting me?
I don't get it.
He's a good defenseman, but like, and I guess they have the room now that they get rid of Cam.
I thought he
But-
would have signed for like 3.5.
Yeah, it's
Like if
not-
you blind
not
tested
great.
me and said, "What is Werenski going to get this year?" I'd probably say 5 years, $3.5 million. So what is that, 18 million or something like that? Like that seems right for him. But anyways,
See, I'll pull up his
that was a big
stat line
deal.
so far.
What else did we have this past week? We had Brandon Saad to the Blues. We had the
Corey
other
Perry signed with the fucking worst team in the
the
NHL.
Lightning.
Yep.
Yeah, no other super big names, but the big name that did
Ovi's
traded,
extension.
Yeah,
Ovi's
Oh yeah,
extension.
Ovi. That was the big one.
He's
I
going
knew
to be
there was
there
one
for the
I
next
missed.
6 years or something, 5 years.
He's
Yep,
going for the
so
records.
Ovechkin.
Troy Grosnick's coming to Boston. Worcester hockey alum.
Yeah, Ovechkin signing, that's huge because there was a serious threat that he could go back to Russia. There was a threat there, but at the same time, I think he really wants that goal record, so he's gonna live on that.
I think he's like 160 something off.
Yeah, so
or
he can
something.
definitely do that. Definitely accomplish that feat the way he's scoring. Dougie Hamilton getting way overpaid too, by the way. No idea why he's making 9.
Wasn't it last week we were talking about how overrated he is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, because we
Yeah.
had that
Unbelievable.
list.
And we also talked about last week how the Blackhawks, we didn't know who their goalie was. Well, they found one in Marc-Andre Fleury about, 12 hours after we ended the podcast last week. So
News to him.
Yeah. For real.
news to him. But it does solve Vegas's goaltending issue because they were juggling two back and forth. They're going to ride Laner. And I don't know if they got a big return for him or not.
No, it was a 1-for-1. I'm pretty sure. And I had no
so
idea who the other guy was.
Interesting move there, but it seems like Chicago is going to go all out this year based on their signings. Picking up Seth Jones and Marc-Andre Fleury. It seems, those names are better maybe a couple of years ago. I mean, Seth Jones still in his prime, but
Definitely better than if Crawford was still around. And who they have last year?
that is a defenseman making $9 million. To me, no doubt about it. Him and what's the other guy?
other
Cale
fucking guy.
Makar
Hmm.
are the two guys that should be making serious dough, but everyone else, I don't know.
Did you get, speaking of signings and trades, did you see what the Seattle Kraken did?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
with,
did
uh,
they
with their goalie?
illegally sign Markstrom or something like that?
No, they traded him back, and they
Was it
said
Markstrom? Or
Vitek
Grubauer.
Vanacek.
Grubauer.
no. They traded Group for Grubauer,
Right,
but
right.
so they traded somebody back to whoever they drafted
Yeah,
from.
it was Washington.
Yeah, and so there's no photos of them playing for the Kraken, right? So they just used Microsoft Paint to put a fucking Seattle Kraken over his jersey at his last team, and he goes, "Thank you for your service. It's been a great
I
week."
did see that.
It was
Yeah,
so
Seattle
funny.
was Seattle already off to a great start on
Dude,
their Twitter account.
their social
See if I
media
can
is
find
so
it.
good right now.
And ever since Vegas was introduced and their social media team was like not stepping over the line, but pushing the boundaries and like going at other teams, sports social media in general has been a lot better.
And you want to know who
They've
else we
had a
can
lot more
thank?
fun with it.
Wendy's social media,
Yeah.
blazing the
There it
trail.
is. Thank you, Vitek.
just clearly
A Capitals jersey. They
It's
blurred it
so
out up
funny.
top too.
Oh, it's so funny.
Welcome in
Thanks
Crown
for an-
Slayer and Soul as
Thank
well.
you for an unforgettable week.
Yeah.
I love it. It's so funny.
So great start. I love when the Twitter accounts are like spot on. So they must
Yeah.
have did it. They must have hired a smart 21st century employee for that position. But anyways,
Wasn't me, I'll tell you that much.
oh, you'll get one, Moose. That's what you should be doing.
I
Bruins don't
did.
do shit. Did you go talk to Cam and tell him you
You should
need
talk to Cam.
someone doing what Vegas
Cam,
and Seattle are
One,
doing.
we need a better social media team. 2, bring back the Pooh Bear jerseys.
Tell him you'll do it for free. I'm
Yeah,
telling
right?
you. You'll do it for free, and you just want to say hello to Jack and Brick every once in a while. Jack's on the way out, then Moose hops in, and then we got Moose and Brick, and then
Yeah, we'll
you
do
know.
post game.
yeah, exactly. There you go. Anyways, so that wraps up our hockey talk, I think, for now. Unless you guys had any other big ones big ones to cover. Oh, Krejci. Krejci retires, or well, not
yeah, I was gonna
retires.
say that.
Goes back to Czech Republic.
Yeah, I mean,
So
he could come back. Who knows?
yeah,
Maybe for like a day at the end of his career.
NHL career theoretically over. What are your thoughts, Moose? Are you I already shared with you offline how I thought. I'll visit my thoughts after. But where's your head at?
Yeah. I mean, judging by the fact that they were making all these moves and signing all these guys without announcing like a Krejci re-signing, he kind of knew he was either retiring or going to play back in the Czech Republic. But I mean, I don't blame him. He played 15 years here. He had, let's see, 15 years. He had in the playoffs 156 games played and 124 points. In the regular season, he had standby 962 games and 730 points, so just about like a 0.8 point percentage, which is damn good for the playoffs in the regular season. It's a name or a number I've seen. Could some Bruins fans think he could get it retired? Other people are like have absolutely couldn't be more against it. I don't really know where I fall. I this could be like, so you know how the Bruins have like Sanderson and Orr and Bork and that era, pretty much half the rosters retired. We could see this pretty soon here because Char's going to get his number retired. Krejci could get his number retired. Marchand, Bergeron, Rask, like who knows? Like it's so I don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah.
Like, is there a
I think
point
that,
where you like where do you draw the line with
and
retiring numbers?
I always, it was a weird
That's a
question.
great. That's a great.
Yeah, where do you draw the line to get into
Yeah.
the Ring of Honor, so to speak, of that particular team? And I always had a question as
Well,
a
that's
kid.
okay.
What do you think they will do once, just like, say 100, 200 years from now? Will they go to triple digits when they literally run out of numbers?
That would not look
No,
good. I hope
Number,
not.
letter and number?
I think they
A1
would
steak
like do a
sauce?
reset. I think they would do a reset.
Reset?
I mean, it's like the Yankees have so many goddamn.
I know.
Yeah. Just
Like,
retire that. Don't only retire the number, but just never use that jersey again. So that way that number is linked to whatever group of jerseys, you know?
I don't know about that.
I
I
don't
love
know.
classic jerseys too much.
Oh,
I
no,
just
so
think
do
there
I.
needs to be. I think there needs to be two things. Retired numbers is for the great of greats. Like
Mhm.
it should take like just astronomical levels of talent to be that. But then you have like the Ring of Honor where you get put into the the Ring of Honor and the number's not retired. You're still regarded as an all-time great, but you don't have to retire a number. Like somebody retired a number recently. God, what wasn't? And it was just like, what? Are you fucking kidding? Like, really? I don't remember what it was, but it just happens so often now. And think of like, oh, the Warriors retired Kevin Durant's number on the Warriors.
Did they
Yeah,
really?
they
Really?
really did. They said
He was there
that
for
nobody will ever wear.
3 years? 4 years?
Yeah, 2 years, like 2 championships in 3 years or whatever. And they're like, yeah, nobody will ever wear whatever fucking number.
That's ridiculous. I
Yeah.
think you should
They
only have your
didn't.
number retired like in
They're not going to put
apart.
him in. They're not going to put him in the rafters or anything. But they just said nobody will ever wear that number again.
If you've played like your whole career or most of your career with the team, then I see it, and then like some other like very limited circumstances, like tragic circumstances.
I feel like bare minimum you have to win a championship or like 15 plus year career.
Mhm.
One or the other is minimum
With the same
team. Either or is a minimum requirement. Like maybe you can flex it to 14 depending on the sport, but like if for example, Ray Bork, right? Like the
He never
Bruins
won
can
the title
retire.
with you guys.
Yeah, or
Really?
like all right, like Dan Marino. Like Dan Marino can have his number retired as a Dolphin. Maybe he didn't do 15 years, but like his entire career, he was the Dolphins, But then, you go down the other road is maybe 10 plus and 10 plus years and 2 championships is auto, but anything else is like kind of where you really have to get questionable. How good
You
were
got
they?
like, does Buster Posey's fucking like number get retired for the Giants? Like,
Exactly.
it's I don't know. Like, did he make an impact the same way Willie Mays did? I don't think
Mhm.
so. He's just really good at his position.
Yeah.
You could say like Tim Lincecum won 3 Cy Youngs in a
That's
row.
a name I haven't heard in
Like,
a long time.
like He's one of my favorite Giants of all time. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Does 55 get retired? I don't think so. Wow, look at how much better my camera looks.
I know, it does look incredible. Just keep that there the whole game.
Yeah,
The whole
I guess I'll
pod.
just hold it right here. Oh my word. But I just don't get, like, there's so many trigger happy teams when it comes to retiring numbers, and I don't quite understand why.
Yeah. Anyways, I was looking at the Celtics real quick there. They have 00, 1, 2, 3, 6, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, all retired.
That's ridiculous.
That's
So they have
insane.
22 out of the first 35 numbers of the numerical system. I don't know if that's the correct way of phrasing it, but like that's the most common numbers, obviously the lower ones, but it's pretty wild that they just have such a large repertoire, and they'll probably throw KG up there. There's 5, and he barely was here, but I mean he did win a championship, so
Hey, you know what they say, Kilbrad? Anything is possible.
that's right. Well said. And anything is possible in TGC tours. Let's move on to some golf talk while Rob eats his nachos and tunes out for the next 10 minutes.
I love that you knew that was gonna happen.
We had, what did we have last week? We had a BMIC Classic at the Dugong Resorts Tour. Zane Jarrett, the winner, 53 under, winner by 4 strokes. Cooks Magooks.
Want to try that again?
Cooks Magooks. I don't know. Anyways. Hell of a tournament. 60-60, 57-58. That will work. 1 bogey, including an ace in round 3. Yeah, hell of a tournament. Well done by him there. We have some notable players in the top 10. We have Love Scud at 11, and we did see Sloaner make a push for a good place, 15th this week, so he is back in the mix of things. And we had a new person join the Platinum Tour this week. L-Boy, he didn't have a great video clip to show in as far as quality, but I did want to show it. L-Boy's always around the golf community and the streams, and he's like, I had to take it from my phone, but I did want to show it. This was in True Sim Tour this past week, from 140 plus out. He did.
I almost said clean your screen, but it was the ball. Oh,
yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
that just slam dunks in there.
Yeah. 1 hop and in, so heck of a
Love
shot
that.
there. You don't see
Never
dunks
happens to me.
very often, but I mean that
Oh,
was
my
a
word.
dunk, but 1 hop and in, very nice little bounce there by L-Boy. You love to see that stuff. What else?
And he
did we
follows
have?
me on Twitter, which is nice.
No, look at that. Yeah, there you go. Rob got the follow today. I wasn't fast enough on the reply from the account, but anyways, TGC still lingering along, but one thing people are gravitating towards, including myself, is the Nightwolf event. We did have the winner, but he sometimes is on this podcast. You might have heard of him. His name is Bipolar Bear _7. He does win the tournament again. Here is my push on the final round, round 3. I am on the 17th hole here. This Moose's favorite, the driver off the deck. I make the switch to the last minute because it has a big false front. Hit it and die. Hit it and die. Yes, go in. Go in. Go in. Oh, come on.
What a shot.
Inches from an Albie, 250 out, and I intentionally hit it into that false front.
Would have been nice.
Would have been nice, but we'll take a 3-footer for the tap-in eagle. Bear, I don't know if you had any clips. Feel free to send them or type them in the chat if you do.
I don't know if did Bear stream it?
No, but he did do it on Discord, so I don't know. He sometimes
okay.
has the clips. Last week, I think he might have. But I failed on the Albie. This man right here, Mr. Crunchy Pie, he did not.
The Raider himself.
Go after.
The sponsored Mr.
go
This
Wilson.
little Wilson staff, yeah.
Give me one time. Albatross! Albatross, tell me. Albatross! Come on, son! Get in the hole! That's money! Yeah!
He has a nice microphone.
Yeah! Oh yeah, number 2. You've got to be kidding me, man.
Love
That
the
was so
passion. Love the passion. He just pure joy. Pure
Decent
joy
names on
from
the
his face
leaderboard
right
to
there.
Go after.
Look at how big that
Oh,
perfect
go
zone
at.
is. What is this?
Pro swing.
One time.
Pro
We'll
swing
talk about the settings in a
Albatross!
minute.
Albatross, tell me.
What is this?
Albatross!
So
come
that's
Is
what
this Nightwolf? Is that Nightwolf?
This is Widow's Tour, but a
Oh.
lot of them are on. Look at that determination. I love where I paused it.
I love it.
A lot of them are switching to pro swing settings now, so you can actually hit a goddamn tempo and enjoy the game, but you just take away the other aspects, like no scout cam, so you can't zoom in and stuff like that. So make it a little bit more challenging in other areas, but be able to enjoy the game because you can actually hit the intended shot that you're trying to hit. So that's the whole idea with that. But big congrats to Crunchy. No matter what difficulty you're playing on, an Albatross is a huge feat. This man's probably got a few in the bag too. He's back. He's playing frequently again. Mr. Juanita.
Oh boy, look at that.
I love when he has his like
Filters.
saved face in the bottom. And it's just on a
Yeah.
loop.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
on a loop.
It's great.
Because
He made a gif of himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he has a bunch of them.
Yeah, they're all fantastic too. In the Platinum Tour at that.
It's gonna be a yard short, right?
1 yard
Basically,
short.
I
He's
can
already
pop
complaining.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Why'd he continue to fast forward
Good
that?
stuff.
That will work. I normally wouldn't show it because of the fast forward, but an Albatross makes the exception here, and
Mhm.
And it's
a
Polak,
top-
so we have to make
yeah,
exceptions.
Exactly. Polak, you gotta, just because it's just pure
I
comedy.
love it. Wait, go back. The name of the clip is Albie. Yikes. It's fun. You don't have to actually go back. It was just hilarious. Albie. Yikes.
A new person to the streaming industry. If you didn't know, you might have heard his name before, Mr. Uber. Popping open a stream. He doesn't have a face cam, but he does stream from now and then. Probably inconvenient times for United States people.
Some people wish I didn't.
Yeah, exactly. Take a look at this hole here. We're gonna watch the full thing. He does fast forward the first shot, but just we have to watch the first one.
Does it hit a rock? Does it hit a rock?
Oh, still playing the red fast. Love it.
Oh,
Yeah, gotta love it. Tries to lay up, nearly getting a bogey. Yeah, let's make a quick club change. This is the actual speed he plays at all rounds.
that's it. Hit the pin. Go in the hole. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Bogey to eagle for Mr. Uber. Big congrats to him with the nice hole out. 3 straight hole outs there.
I mean, that's
you
just the
love
way
to
you
see
draw it up.
Yeah. You love to see it. Anyways, more events to come, including the Nightwolf event this week. It is being held at Himalayan Golf Club. That is going to get my endorsement. I'll keep endorsing it. The Nightwolf Society. If you are new to the game, I highly recommend checking it out. Mr. Hoodad007, I will shout him out as always.
Tell you
He's
what,
in
I'm
the chat
playing it
right
this
now.
week.
Yes, check it out, Moose.
That's-
You're going to
that's-
enjoy it. It's
I
3
haven't
rounds too,
played
so it's a little
golf.
quicker.
I haven't played the golf game in probably like 3 months now, at least. But the settings and with the way the cameras work, it's catching my interest again.
And we just
So.
we can't let Bear win the 3rd week in a row.
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired of it.
And he's a
So,
lefty,
yeah,
like gross.
Exactly. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Ha. Ha.
Anyways, one other thing to note in the golf game is a nice little collab going on here between Crazy Canuck and Apex Hound. This looks like it's going to be a sweet course. Canuck has made many, many courses in his time, and this little, big peninsula
I love
thing he
that
has
bridge
going
thing
here
that's
with
going on in
these,
the distance.
big canyon type vibes.
Seems
already see the-
unnecessary, but I like it.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to do a good job at it. So that's the two collabing there. Crazy Canuck 1985 and Apex Hound, both very big on the YouTube game, but I did want to mention that. So if you're looking for a new course, keep an eye out for that. Crazy Canuck 1985. And I'm sure it'll probably be on some societies sometime in the near future. I am in Kinetic now, so I'm going to be playing my Kinetic rounds tomorrow as my normal schedule.
Does that mean I
time.
have to do my Kinetic rounds too, just to beat you?
Yeah, just to beat me. Yeah, you
Just to
gotta,
beat
you gotta, stay with me. We gotta go down together. Monk is gonna be joining
You
me
know,
most likely, and
You
he
know,
will be
I used to be in Kinetic.
Oh yeah, former Kinetic, former CCA,
For
former
CCA.
CCB,
Now current CCB.
current CCB. Okay, I'll let you know. When
I don't know.
I'm gonna be.
Have you checked on that in a while? They might have just like.
Oh shit! Without all the shit I talk on Twitter, I wouldn't be surprised.
Your
What is
tour
it? What
card
am I
has
looking
been
for?
revoked. You are an officially beer league only.
Oh, there we go. There we go. CCB still. We love
There
to
you
see
go.
it.
So that's where I'll be playing this week. I'm looking forward to it. Fresh start. We'll see how it goes. And Monk
Thanks,
will be
Bear.
joining with me.
Bear goes. It was a tough fall right after the update.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
That's what happened. Smart thinking.
Attaboy, Bear.
Any
Way to get my
other
back.
golf talk before we move on? I think that's probably.
Real golf.
Any other
You wanna talk about
video golf?
Shoffley?
Yeah, that's
Or,
what I was gonna say. Did I have him up here? No, I didn't have any visuals for him. But Xander Shoffley wins gold at the Olympics. Well fought, well deserved.
USA.
He won by
USA.
2 shots, I believe, or maybe he won by over Sabatini by 1. But I know they cleared 3rd place, which ended up being in a 7-man playoff. Did you guys see that?
I did not.
Bronze was a 7-man playoff, and they had to
I
play
just
like
choked
4
at the thought of it.
holes additional. But it was just hilarious. I saw Mac tweeting about it. Mac was at a watch party up at like 3 a.m. watching it.
Oh
so
wow, love that.
you love the dedication there, but kind of wild. And you're playing for
Did you see
bronze, so
Did you see what Phil tweeted today?
no. What did Phil
No.
tweet?
Phil goes, "Hey, you should definitely. I can't wait to see you mark your ball on the green with the gold medal. That'll be something. That would have been something I would do."
That would be
That would be
amazing.
Oh my
fantastic.
god.
Shoffley is one of those up and comers. He's already, I want to say top 5, if not, he's definitely top 10 in the world. He very well could be even top 3 ranked in the world at the moment. And he's already finished top 10 at every major, just has not broken through to win one. Getting this gold medal could be what kind of leads him to
Confidence boost, momentum.
big confidence boosts for him and kind of breakthrough, because I think he has a couple seconds in those majors as well. He's always right there and in the mix, and a great bet to make you some money, but that seems to fall short. So
He seems
congrats to
he
Shoffley.
seems like a good guy.
Yeah, seems like a great kid, and I'm excited for the future of USA Golf between him and Morikawa, two young studs that are well represented, and Justin Thomas too. So Pat Reed, has a questionable reputation, but he was the 4th member at the U.S. Olympics. So, anyways, moving.
Do you want to keep it in the United States and talk about the Team America winning
Yeah, let's keep it
Gold
in the
Cup?
Olympics. Let's keep it in the Olympics. What
Well, I was gonna say soccer. The
Oh.
fucking
Oh,
CONCACAF Team USA beating Mexico.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch it. Give me the
Oh,
breakdown.
really?
Nope.
We beat Mexico 1-0 to win the Gold Cup. And that's the fact that
That's the
Be-
equivalent of the UEFA champion stuff that England lost to Italy, right? Except obviously at a lower
No.
scale because the teams are less competitive.
Yeah, this is not nearly as
Equivalent meaning the same sort of event, but
I
not the
guess.
same magnitude.
sort of, yeah. Yeah, I'll give you that. And it's a good gauge for these young guys as we head into Olympic qualifying, or not World Cup qualifying.
Yeah.
Having missed the last World Cup, which just is absolutely gutting. Just having a little bit of momentum heading into trying to get some momentum on our side, some sort of team chemistry, some sort of just performance at a higher level that can keep us in the mix
Ahead of
against some of these
Canada.
premier Yeah. Well, the Team Canada beat the United States women last night in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Sucks, but uh, I care more about the World Cup than I care about the Olympics, unfortunately.
Fair enough. Yeah, as do most people who are big into soccer. So, as you mentioned, though, USA Soccer out of the Olympics, or they'll compete for the bronze, I believe,
Yeah.
one of these next few days. So,
Mhm.
that is that event. One event, though, that
Well,
is
mark your
being
calendar. Morbid. Mark your calendar. September 5th, USA versus Canada, World Cup qualifying. So
ew.
I'll get
There
your ass
is,
then.
as we mentioned last week, what's his name, Brody or something like that. There was a Great Britain guy who just specializes in one event, like the
Oh
breaststroke,
yeah.
and he had like the
Oh
top
yeah.
18 times all time in
And
this
boy,
one
does
event.
America have her version.
Yeah, this Katie Ledecky does all right in the 800-meter freestyle, top 10 times all time. Let's see: 1, Katie Ledecky; 2, Katie Ledecky; 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hold on, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 times.
Kilbert, if you just look to the left of the time, it gives you a number.
Yes, but thank you.
You're welcome. Can I?
Her number one time is nearly 10 seconds faster than her number 23 time, meaning she's 10 seconds faster all time in that
So my
event
wife.
than
So
anyone else.
my wife is was a swimmer, competitive swimmer, and she does triathlons and whatnot. And she was trying to break down because I don't give a fuck about swimming. So she was trying to like talk about how dominating this is and how dominant this is before I saw this graphic. She goes,
Yeah.
no, you don't understand. Like there is nobody that comes close to how good she is. She has been trained since birth to perform these long distance swims. And and I was like, so what's like, I was like, give me any sort of comparison that I could. And she goes, no, there isn't. Like, there is no athlete that has ever been this dominant about something like this, And it's like, to be that far, like they say she's like coasting to gold medals, like not even plussed, like to
like not
execute
breaking a
at.
sweat.
I mean, yeah, I hate saying that because she's
7
underwater,
golds
but
already.
Yeah.
Moose, how old are you?
24, 20, 23.
Are you 23 still?
Yeah.
Hey, that's how many world
Okay, so
records she has.
you are still just a smidge younger than Ledecky because she just turned 24 this March.
Oh my god.
This is her
dude.
third Olympics. She won her first Olympic gold when she was 16 at this exact event. 16. Last time I checked,
Yeah.
that's pretty good. Or maybe it was 15 because we had to wait an extra year. It might have been 15 years old. And she ain't done, is what she said. I guess there's another
It's so
great
hard to wrap your
U.S.
head around.
Woman swimmer that's also like 15, 16. That's kind
And
of
remember,
gonna
the
be
next
one of her
Olympics is only in
proteges.
3 years.
Right.
Mhm.
So yeah, she'll only be 27. So
Yeah.
that's kind of crazy to think that she could be even that much more dominant. But big congrats to Ledecky. And USA doing very well in the swimming. The other guy is Caleb Dressel, who's been doing
He's
very
good.
well for the men. And apparently Biles, I think I saw something today. I don't know. So Biles
We're gonna
backed
do the
out.
balance beam.
Obviously, she's going to do
Yeah.
the balance beam now.
Yeah.
Oh, she
So
is.
that's exciting to see that she's going to be back. Hope. Obviously, I think everyone, the whole, I think even non-Americans will probably push for her. You hate to see
Yeah.
someone
Mhm.
struggle like that and be the best in the world. So that should be exciting either way. Any other Olympic events you wanted to touch base on? You guys finding yourselves watching anything in particular? Basketball,
haven't-
they lost again to like some other schmuck team, like the most pathetic basketball team I've ever seen.
One of us needs to become a handball goalie because those guys,
Stink.
they're not it.
There's probably about 75 people in the world that play handball, so I'm glad it's an Olympic sport. So, I mean, yeah.
I don't
Odds
know.
are we'll
I
make the
just-
Olympics if we stop playing.
I just don't care about the Olympics for right now. Like I just don't like. I don't know what it is. I just can't get into it.
Yeah, I mean, I only watch it if it's 1 o'clock. I can't sleep and I need something to do.
Yeah, I have a feeling I know why you don't care. There was, needless to say, giant news in San Francisco
Yes.
this
Mm.
weekend. The
Yeah, I needed the
San
story behind.
Fran Giants acquiring a guy named Chris Bryant from the Chicago Cubs.
Yeah, and this is one of the most entertaining trade deadlines in
Oh,
any
yeah.
sport in a very long time. Just and the craziest thing was, yeah, that was very unfortunate. That
Yeah.
it's very touching though. Just from like days leading up to it, and you're just sitting there and you're watching the Yankees get Rizzo, and you're watching the Dodgers get everybody,
Yeah.
and Schwarber goes to the Sox, and I'm sitting here in San Francisco, and I'm like,
You're screwed.
can we fucking do anything, please? Like, and the thing is, I know that that our GM is a good GM. I know that he's like Billy Bean-esque, that he has the he has the like the metrics, like he's a metrics guy, right? So my tweet was, I want to trust the process, but everybody else is getting richer, can we please do something?
Yeah.
And so I was driving, where was I was driving from my house to San Francisco to pick up beer, and I was making my wife refresh Twitter every like 3 minutes, like,
No,
did we
I'm
get
working on it.
I swear to God, no, it was like 12:30, like before like the while
Deadline?
like we're approaching right at the deadline, and she's refreshing, and so she runs in to pick up a pizza, and I park, gets out of the car, gets back, I check, she gets back in just in 30 seconds. In the time it took her to refresh, I refresh, and it says that we get fucking Chris Bryant, and I literally throw my hands up in the air. I go, "Let's go!" Like at the top of my lungs in the middle of Oakland, getting pizza. It was
And then she comes back to the car and says, "Rob, they forgot the pepperoni."
Never forget the pepperoni. Never. No, I was just so stoked. And then he hits a bomb in his first
Oh my God, yeah.
first at bat, or not, his first game as a Giant. Yeah, I'm just stoked. It's going to be the great news for the Giants is that we only have to play the Dodgers 3 times the rest of the year before the playoffs. So
yeah, Dodgers with Scherzer and Turner, that's just a
They
mega
didn't even need
deal.
them.
dude.
Yeah,
Well, I think the Dodgers do one thing really well, and that's pay for players that the Giants, so that the Giants don't get them. I'm
Right.
serious. And their farm system is so deep that they can literally look at Scherzer's eye in that photo, by the way. They have the farm system that's deep enough to
Just deal
to
out
be able to
prospects.
deal out prospects and to keep other teams from getting, even though it fucks with their team chemistry and whatever. But it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, White Sox get Kimbrel, Mets get Javi Baez.
They're gonna have to
Rizzo,
rename the Cubs because they're
yeah.
not the Cubs anymore. They
Yeah,
lost all of their notable players.
Yeah.
Rizzo, Baez, Bryant, all in.
Kimbrel.
Schwarber was already gone, right?
Yeah.
Kimbrel.
Oh wow, Kimbrel. Yeah, that's right too.
He just goes across town though.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's an easy commute. Joey Gallo.
They fucking made him shave.
I know.
The
It's
most
gross.
handsome man in baseball. One of the most handsome men in baseball.
Oh, they
gets.
did they?
Who?
Oh, yeah.
You have to if you're the Yankees, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Did you see? Did you? Yeah, my tweet was. I was so happy with my tweet though. But he looks like a fucking thumb now. Like,
look up.
go to my Twitter. Go to my Twitter.
Let me look.
And it's such a asinine policy. It's just so
yeah,
dumb.
at this point they won't get rid of it because it's just been around for so long.
Yeah, I don't. It's dumb though. Like, why?
Yeah.
Like Ginger is gonna get a kick out of this, even though he's streaming right now. But you'll see it. It has a picture of his face now. But
Is it a reply maybe?
no, it's there. Just keep going. It's
I
fine.
think it's tweets and replies probably.
No, it's not. But it's
sure?
okay.
Go to
Positive.
media.
If you just he was so close to it. He was so close to it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Almost. You're almost there. There it is.
Oh no.
It does. It's just. It's
So bad.
such a bad photo. Oh my word.
This poor guy.
I know. He was so he's a good looking fella. And I'm happily married and whatnot.
Does
But
he
a
even
good looking
wanna
fella.
play there?
I don't know, but it's
This
a lot
stuff.
smaller
well,
field.
wait, no, so because he's a lefty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he would have, if they said that if he was playing in Yankee Stadium the entire season, he would have 13 more home runs.
Yeah, I
That
saw
is pretty
that.
So
crazy.
yeah,
Because that short right
um,
field. Yeah.
that porch, whatever the opposite of the Crawford boxes are.
Yeah, it's just I feel like it's the same with basketball though. It bothers me that there's such powerhouses.
Mm-hmm.
Like, does anyone? And then there's like the A's. That like, oh yeah, we're gonna fight every
A's-
year,
Oh,
but
the
we're
A's
gonna
had
just go.
great.
Yeah, they manage a great team with low salary, but they never get it done. It's always going to be the payroll for the most part. I guess that's what it is in all sports too. Soccer's the same way. It just, I have to cope with it. It's,
Yeah.
I wish salary caps meant something, and then all 30 or 32 teams,
Gonna
whatever it
say,
is, had a better
It's
shot.
so much harder to do that with hockey, especially when you're signing guys for like $9 million a year that you could give like 5 to, and they'd I'll take 5.
But I mean, we all live in a town where we have a
Then you
team
have the
that does
Tampa Bay.
spend too.
Then you
So.
have the Tampa Bay Lightning that just don't give a fuck about the
Yeah.
Yeah,
cap.
exactly.
Assholes.
But anyways, let's
I
continue
mean,
on
that's the irony that we're all in like like Cleveland is the smallest market team out of us four, and it's that says something.
I don't know if you guys saw.
I didn't
I
see
have
this.
not, and I'm very interested.
Just
Mute it. Oh, and he's watching it.
Yeah.
Oh, he should have.
Did that just go
Bryce
off
Harper.
the wall?
Yeah.
All hustle.
chugging.
Not really.
Loses
His
the
first
helmet.
3 steps out of the box
yeah,
were
that's true, yeah.
watching it.
Oh, he had that
Awful.
stand up too. He could stand
Awful.
up and get there.
Awful throw.
I love the headband.
Do you?
Yeah.
I hate Bryce Harper with the fucking
Not
fire
some-
of 1,000 suns.
Not something you see very often, but something notable for
Wait,
sure.
can you go
Set the
back to the
park.
contact? Go back. I want to see the 3 steps of watching it before he turns on the gas.
He is very hateable though.
1, 2, and I'm guessing a
Yeah.
third.
Yeah, it was probably to like right here.
Oh, which you probably don't have footage of it, but that's okay. It'd be hard to find. We had another fight for a ball in the Cove this weekend.
Oh man.
Oh, really?
Lamont Wade Jr. This time they were both on paddle boards, so they both fucking
that
dove into
seems
the
like
water.
fun.
All right,
no.
let me. All right, while you go to the next one, I'll see if I can find it real quick.
I saw
what
Bryce
else was it?
Harper hit a
Nelson
broken bat home
Cruz?
run at Citi Field once, and that was something.
Wait, say that one more time.
Me?
Yeah.
I saw Bryce Harper hit a broken bat home run at Citi Field once.
That's
Oh
pretty
my.
cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, Schwarber was the biggest move the Sox did. I was briefly listened to Boston radio today, and yeah, it
Felger
snowed.
Maz.
It certainly
Or not
looks like
Felger
it's
Maz,
Dodgers
but
Yankees at the
Sports
moment,
Hub.
based on the acquisitions alone.
The Yankees really get
Um,
a turn around.
Yeah, I know, but those are 2 massive
Yeah.
signings,
Yeah.
and
Doesn't do anything for their pitching. though.
Schwarber. Yeah, not many people in Boston are pleased with only getting Schwarber at the deadline. So we'll see what
Yeah.
happens with them. When's Sale
Sale will
coming
be
back?
up there. So he pitched in Worcester Saturday. He's gonna pitch on the road again, I believe, Friday or Saturday of next week, and then his next start after that should be in Boston or
Okay.
wherever they are.
That would be huge. That would be huge for sure. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see what happens. Rob, do you actually have the clip or?
I do. It's not. Well, if you rewind it a couple times, you'll kind of get an idea for what it is. Let me post it here real quick.
There's
The
Rob's boy.
say one more time.
There's Rob's boy.
Oh, Chris Bryant. Yeah, love that.
Did you send
Alright,
Okay. Hold on.
And
the screen's
so-
gonna get screwed up for a second.
The key is his mom is at the game. His mom is in the bleachers in right field, that little walkway between the ballpark, the field, and the water. And so, his mom is right there, but watch the guys go after it. So what it doesn't show is these guys
Is that
are
his mom?
That's his mom. These guys are splashing around in the water so long that they can't find the ball because there's so I swear. So they're like so look at all the wake that guy's generating. I
Yeah.
wish I had the video of it, but they're like looking around because they can't
Yeah.
find the ball in all the turbulence of the water. And finally, it just literally pops up in between the guy's arms, and he just fucking clutches it against his.
Oh man.
All right, so go back. So go back to. I want to see that. Can we? All right. This is what gets Rob upset. We're all adults here.
Is that one guy sitting down?
Yeah, that's a kayak, and the other guy's on a paddleboard.
Okay.
He ejects real quick.
Yeah,
So everybody has been. If you haven't been to a baseball game, the modern ballpark is all about sight lines, right?
Yep.
And cramming as many seats into the stadium as possible. I get it. You got to make your money. That's why if there is an at-bat happening, you don't go down to your seats.
Yes.
You stay in the concourse, please. This is my Rob Lobster 43 public service announcement. So, the reason why is when something happens, you're not blocking a ton of people behind you. So start the clip over again for me, Kilbride, and I'll tell you when to stop. We'll watch the home run again. And then, so when it cuts back to his mom, just pause it for me real quick.
Sure.
Stop. This fucking bitch. Beer in hand, nachos. There's a fucking camera crew here, okay? This is important. So watch what his mother has to do to try to get a look at her son hitting a fucking home run. Look at this! 2 of them! Get out of his way! So
and then like the other lady here, like, what are you doing?
Like, what are we?
Oh yeah, you're trying to take a picture of me?
You're-
No, it's the goddamn game.
Get out of the way! That was so upsetting. All like trying to be happy for, and it's just sickening. The lack of etiquette in San Francisco at the ballpark sometimes is sickening. Like people on their cell phones. Like, just pay fucking attention, please. And I know it's the bleachers, but still.
That's what I've noticed, Morbid, at a lot of just not even a specific sport, but at sporting events, at least around me, they have ushers that like tell you to not walk down to your seats when there's play happening.
They have that here in Boston. Yeah. But I get, baseball, it's too many rows and everything to maintain. It's just common courtesy, common sense, if you will.
Yep.
But
and just while we're talking about Giants baseball, the 2 best teams in the league went head-to-head this weekend. The Houston Astros, the cheaters, the trash can bangers of Houston, took on my San Francisco Giants. And guess who won the series? That's right, the San Francisco Giants. And if I had my choice, a round of sloppy steaks for all the Giants of San Francisco by the Bay, because they earned that win. And shout out to Ocean Tombs for owing me 5 gifted subs for the Giants taking the series, baby.
Very nice. One last thing to talk about, unless you guys had any other MLB thoughts. I know that a bunch of big trades. Any predictions now that anything has changed? Rob, I assume you're still going with San Fran.
San Francisco in 6 games.
Any pick out of the AL? Would you have to pick the Yankees at this point?
No, I would if I was going to pick an AL team to make the World Series. God, the fucking Houston Astros looked really fucking good, man. They can hit everything. They can hit everything outside of the strike zone too. Like they had 3 home runs off of balls. Just high heat above the strike zone, and they just get their bat heads around and just crank it into left field. It's scary. But like I just don't know who else can compete with that like insane offense. Like that's what it's all about. Insane offense right now. And I don't know. I don't think the White Sox have enough chemistry to make it. I
think it's 4 teams. It's them, Red Sox, White Sox, or Yankees. I don't think there's anyone else that really has a chance.
The Orioles, they're out of it. I'm just kidding. I just don't know. I don't know who but I just know the Giants are going to beat the ever living piss out of whoever gets into the World Series with them.
You know what? I'll root
Come
for
on.
it. Like I said, I'm
Hey.
pulling for the Giants this year.
I'll pour for the Red Sox. We can by the power with our positive vibes combined, we may be able to make it happen.
I'm pulling for Giants Sox, and I'm going to take the Giants in the World Series too.
You know what? And I'll stay in your guest bedroom when I come out to Fenway to watch the game 3 and 4.
Yeah,
That would
right
be
there on the
exciting.
casting couch
Imagine.
behind him.
Oh, we should coordinate that. That would be great.
Well, I was the one who was trying to coordinate it to me come out to the fucking Garden to see the Sharks take on the Bruins.
Oh, when was that?
You guys, there's I don't know. We'll talk about it later.
All right.
Too much.
Anyways, one last sport to get into because I am getting into it personally. The Hungarian Grand Prix, Formula One. I'm sure you guys don't know much about Formula One, but Mercedes is very dominant in this sport, and Red Bull is their biggest competitor. Here's the very start of the race, the very first turn.
Seems like a shit show.
Yep. Bottas, who is the secondary Mercedes driver behind Hamilton, takes out not one but both of the good. You saw the start of the race.
First corner.
The very first corner. And
dude, like not even
right
just
look at
applause.
Oh my god!
Just
first time winner. He's 24 years old. Esteban Ocon. Very excited to see this kid win. He had no idea what to do when he won. Like, he didn't know where to drive or whatever. So he literally gets out of the car and didn't know where to go, and he's like running back to his team. He was like halfway down the track instead of going to the pit. But I am getting more and more into this by the day. I would recommend checking it out. It's something that I'm just giving more of a chance as I saw the Drive to Survive on Netflix. It piqued my interest. Then the F1 game came out. I'm playing that along with Mr. Morbid Rain. Yeah, Alonso was driver of the day. I believe if that's correct me if I'm wrong, Morbid, but yeah. Not a lot of people going to know all the names, but I will start to pick them up as I go. And yeah, I enjoyed it. I don't know. Have you guys ever watched an F1 race? Any interest at all?
My neighbor is really into it.
Really?
Like, he wakes up every morning and yeah. I don't like it because there's not enough passing or anything like that.
So in F1, it's a lot different, and there's a good amount of passing as opposed to NASCAR.
No, I've watched more F1 than NASCAR in the last couple of years. Like everybody says that like qualifying is almost more important than the actual race because that's going to determine more often the finishing. You know, am I crazy?
Say that again.
Like the qualifying is almost more important than the race itself because how little.
It is super important, and that's kind of where it's a little. And thank you, White Tea, coming in with a big party of 9. Thank you, long time no see, but one of the OGs of the golf community, Mr. White Tea exclusive. The link is down below, as shown by Mr. Mad Moose. Welcome to you and all the Raiders. We are talking about F1 right at the moment. But as you mentioned, Rob, yeah, like where some teams like Mercedes and Red Bull have the significantly faster cars and qualifying is such a big advantage. I remember, so I was watching the final few laps. I'd lied to you if I said I watched the whole race, but there was, 3 laps left. Hamilton moves up from, no, I think it was 2.5 laps left. Hamilton gets from 4th to 3rd. At the time, he had a 12.5-second differential between 2nd and where he was at 3rd. Mm-hmm. By the end of the race, he was just under 1 second difference. So he made up 11.5 seconds.
He's also fucking insane, right?
In 2.5 laps. Yes,
like he is.
Okay. But I mean, you're 3 seconds. That's a lot. 3 seconds a lap. You know what I mean?
So what's preventing him from racing that hard the entire time?
So I think he can, but it's also laps. Like people drive defensively, and as Morbid pointed off, Alonso was kind of holding him off. So you have to go around people. This strategy of like driving defensively and such like that. So, anyways, that's it. It makes it a little bit tricky to move up the ranks. But if he already has the pole, and there's no one in front of him, no one to pass,
Yeah,
it's gonna be
then
hard to
you're
pass.
unstoppable.
Yeah.
Like you have to like blow a tire to lose. It's your
Yeah.
race to lose.
Right.
Yeah,
So I
that's
guess
what I don't like. Like there's less. I don't know. Like I think pitting is an
competition.
art form. Like and so I feel like there's less of that because they're in the pits for like 4 seconds and they're gone. Fuel, tires,
Yeah.
and they're gone. It's just I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
I just wish I.
penalties, it's mistakes in qualifying. So
Yeah.
it's a little different, but I the one thing that's grown on me is the actual turns. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's not just a goddamn left turn the entire time,
Oh,
one big
that's
circle.
hey.
Like
Come on, you know me.
Hairpins and
Sonoma Raceway, one of the 3 road courses in fucking NASCAR. Like that's 15 minutes from my house is Sonoma Raceway,
Oh, it's
formerly Sears Point.
okay.
Yeah, and so road courses, that's quintessential NASCAR in California, right? Yeah, that's why I don't like races like Talladega are sick because they're going so fast and the banking is like 90 degrees
Yeah,
to
that's
the ground.
that's pretty crazy.
Like have you like with the footage of guys trying to climb the banking at like Daytona or Talladega, but it's so steep that they can barely walk up. That's what I love.
Yeah,
But at the same time, it's just way less exciting. Sure, 3 wide racing is insane, but like I want the challenge of shifting and turning and all that stuff. Like that's what I love about that's what I prefer about the Grand Prix and whatnot. But
yeah. So I'll be talking about it a little bit more as the races occur. It's pretty much every other week they have one, so I'm not 100% sure the next race, but probably coming up in the next few weeks. So I'll briefly touch base on it and any other F1 drama. I will be playing with Morbid Wednesday night in our co-op campaign. We are the Ferrari cars. I came in 5th in one of the races. We had a bunch of DNFs the other ones, so
of that.
yeah, we'll try to keep that going. Airman, welcome in. Long time no see, my friend. And yeah, as Morbid mentioned, Hamilton apparently did blow a tire in the lead once and managed to win on 3 tires. So there's that. That's just how good that guy is. But as I mentioned, Red Bull was winning prior to this race, and Verstappen and I forget the other guy, whatever his name is, both great talents, and Red Bull has a good car, so it'll be fun coming down the stretch. Any other?
I love how
thoughts?
shitty the Americans are. Like the American teams are just the drizzling shits in fucking
awesome.
F1.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah,
terrible.
it's awful.
Well. Yeah, I don't have much else. Like I said, I'm gonna be streaming, as I mentioned before, tomorrow night for golf. I'm gonna be doing kinetic rounds now, as that's where I am found, as well as probably Night Wolf, all 3 rounds as well. Maybe some True Sim. I don't know if we'll have enough time. And then Wednesday we're gonna have our F1 stream, myself and Morbid. I don't know if you guys have anything on the docket. I know Rob's kind of. Both of you kind of sporadic when the go live button goes on. Anything
taking a break.
in the docket?
Taking a break.
I was gonna say sporadic at this point is a generous word.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I've been enjoying my time in other people's streams. I've been enjoying my socialization offline. Mental health is a very important thing. Oh, we should have talked about that. Is it too late to talk about Robin Lerner?
I don't think so.
I didn't see a new update by him, but yeah, go ahead. I don't know what it is exactly.
I thought it was
I know
pretty
his
cool.
history, but
yeah, so he had a really good tweet that I really liked, and I know Bear really liked it, and it started kind of a little bit of a good thing in the world. I feel like where I'm trying to find the tweet right now.
Is this it on my screen?
Let me check.
No.
You're going very fast.
Sorry, I had it. But...
No, it's all the way back. Shit.
I think I sent it in the
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There it is. Hi, I'm Robin. Down.
Yeah,
Right
that
there.
one.
Click that one. Hi, my name's Robin. I'm bipolar and I have PTSD. I take medicine. I have a psychiatrist that I talk to once a week. I'm in the NHL program. And on top of that, I fought through hell to be here. And I'm pretty good at stopping pucks. Not perfect, but bless you all. And I just feel like in this day and age, it needs to be, with all the stresses that human beings are under, regardless of their profession, regardless of their hobbies, regardless of what they do. And I know this means a lot to Bear as well. It's big for people to be able to pull back the curtain on mental health, get rid of stigmas. Um, the thing that I posted on Instagram and stuff like that is that it needs to be, conversations like this need to be normalized. Talking about mental health needs to be normalized. Seeking help needs to be normalized. Taking medicine needs to be normalized. Having conversations, psychiatry, all this stuff, all these things that some people that can be taboo to a lot of people needs to be normalized. And the fact that people like Tony Reali and other athletes and other actors took it upon themselves to also pull back the curtain on the fact that they're seeking help for mental health, that they are medicating for mental health, and it's okay to not feel motivated. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to step back from things and take care of yourself first before overextending yourself. And I hope I did. I hope I did it justice, Bear, on this topic,
And I
because
know it's not
I think it's very important.
I know it's not bipolar related, but same thing goes along with, it's good to see all the support that Biles is getting with her backing out of the events, but same sort of line where it's, mentally not there, and this is that people go through these difficult times. Many of us not may have not experienced it, and we're lucky, but there are many more that have, and it's okay, as you're saying, it's okay to be in those situations. So.
And the best thing to do is just to be aware of your friends and listen and take note if something is not normal, and just give a shit about the people you care about and reach out if you feel like something's not all there,
Yeah,
and
don't be
again,
afraid to
all
speak out.
yeah.
Oh,
And
and that's another thing. Speaking out in the NHL, there was I don't know if it's NHL or might be AHL. The first gay hockey player
yeah,
came
love that.
out this past week or so. So super happy to hear about that. I think his agent was the one who encouraged him. I remember hear it on the Spin
Yeah, I don't
Chicklets
remember the
podcast.
story on that.
But great to hear that that's coming to fruition, and that there is some they're turning the corner a lot. These topics are getting out there, and people are becoming more comfortable, and you don't have that social anxiety, so it's one less barrier for people to overcome. And these stories, it's good to hear, so makes it that much easier for the next person, I think. So
I've said it a lot, and I mean it a lot, that representation matters in sports. Like, people being able to see, like, kids from like less fortunate walks of life being able to see people who look like them on TV playing a sport that they may not have had interest in the first place matters. People, like young people who are in the LGBT Q plus community, seeing people who are like them competing in professional sports, all of those things. I hope I did not mess up that acronym. I don't think I did though.
it's becoming more and more difficult by the
I know
day.
it matters, like and so, like, for people and people, like, who fucking cares, like, it doesn't, it fucking matters. It may not matter to you because you're not part of that community, but it fucking matters to the people that are in that community. So if you don't like it, then just shut the fuck up and let them be representative of the people that they want to be
And
representative of.
it's showing that a lot of these teams and organizations now are starting to take on new hires, and like my friend just got a job at her college as like the diversity and inclusion whatever the full title is, but just more roles like that are established through teams or through arenas and stuff, just to make sure everyone feels included. It's really going to help up here in the future. And these players talking about and vocalizing it is what's really pushing that.
Yep. Fully agree.
Couldn't have said it any better myself.
And look at us taking a
Series
pro stance on. Yeah, I know. Amazing.
Steer in a different direction
Who
for
thought
the
I'd be
pod.
who thought I'd be the fucking one to bring it home for once?
Yeah. Well, let's steer it over in another great man's direction. I have a feeling he is right at the end of his stream. However, it's a man by the name of Ginger Main, one of our favorites. All of us greatly appreciate him, and he still does his weather reports for TGC tours. So if that interests you, you know, he's going to get out there and get ahead of it. I think he's still on Platinum Tour. So we will go visit him in his garage. Like I said, it might be the end of his stream, so it might be a short one, but hopefully it's not. You guys have any other final thoughts as we wrap it up here?
Go Giants.
I don't think so. Really, just maybe get my Nightwolf rounds in this week. I know Bear said he's doing his tomorrow. Kilbrad's doing his tomorrow, so see what happens there. Maybe a little red fast race on the leaderboard. Maybe Rob will re-download the game, play some Nightwolf rounds.
That's when Hoodad just signs off and never comes back on again. I have completed my mission. Rob Lobster is back in PG.
All right. Go make your cuts.
Go make those cuts, everyone. Have some fun. Thanks for tuning in.
Later, everyone.
And we'll see you next week. Ciao.